Hey everybody, Anyone is here, and welcome to SetiCraft. This is a modded, whitelisted server ran by the man, the myth, the legend, Seti himself. I don't really know Seti, but he seems like a cool guy, and he let me onto his server, so that definitely gives him pluses. I'm planning on doing this little... I've never done modded Minecraft before, so I know Benchy's really into it. He just started an LP on this server, so I bugged him and bugged him and bugged him, and he is going to teach us how to play modded Minecraft. So that's really what this LP is going to be about, learning how to play modded Minecraft. The list of mods on this server is pretty extensive. We have MystCraft Chicken Core, which I assume is some type of framework, I don't know. Not enough items, Ender storage. Well, not enough items is this big guy here. I can't just spawn things, but this allows me to see what kind of items are available and how to make them and all that good stuff. Ender chests. Ender storage is the name of the mod, and that is actually where Mojang got the idea for Ender chest in the real game, and the Ender chest in the mod are really, really cool, and you'll see a little bit about that in just a minute. What else do we have? We have Industrial Craft, aka IC2, Buildcraft, Railcraft, Forestry, Iron Chest, Compact Solars, Logistic Pipes, Computer Craft, MFFS, not sure what that is, Nuclear Control, I think we can make atom bombs with that. Advanced Machines Original, not sure. Charging Bench, Tool Rack, Raised Minimap, which you can see in the top right hand corner of the screen. That little map with the little triangles spinning around. Optifine, of course. NEI plugins for Buildcraft, Forestry, and Railcraft. Not sure what those do. Inventory tweaks and back tools. Inventory tweaks is actually pretty cool. If you look here, oh no, I don't have a. Is there a chest around here? Here's a chest. So if you look here, we have some sorting options. So if I hit R, it actually sorts my inventory with sorted chest. That's pretty cool. So I came on a minute ago, and I was just checking things out, and Benchy happened to be on. So Benchy gave me a little tour and a little information about the server, so I'm going to play that now. And then next time we'll get into actually starting off. Now, the basics of the game is just like regular Minecraft. I have to find a place to live, build a house, get some initial resources, tools, etc., etc. We're not going to bug Benchy too much, because he does run his own LP on here. But what's going to happen is, I believe the way we're going to run it is, he's going to give me a list of type of stuff I need to get started out with. Possibly, you know, I need to make rubber. I don't know what rubber does or how to get it. I just know it's important because everyone always talks about rubber. So I need to get rubber and all the other different things. And then as we start coming along and getting our stuff together, he will show us some things, I believe. And I believe we're going to focus on individual mods. So we're not going to just bombard you or me at that with every mod ever. All at once. We'll do them one by one, and we'll slowly ease into it. I don't know what the long-term plans for this LP is, because again, this is more of a learning modded Minecraft. Maybe that's the name. I don't know. I don't have a name for it yet. He uses SetiCraft. I'm not gonna use SetiCraft. I mean, I might use SetiCraft in the name, but learning SetiCraft, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Anyways, so watch along as Benchy introduces us to the server and shows us a little bit about MystCraft and a couple of possibilities you could do on the server. So yeah, give it a watch.
It'll pick it up eventually.
Come on. Come on. I just want the steak. There we go.
All right. I can give you a kind of a brief. If you come in here, so MystCraft is one of the mods, and it's pretty good for just being able to move around the areas pretty fast. There's some books in here. You can grab a book.
The green one, the regular one?
Just regular book. Grab a couple books, actually. Right.
Oh, that was kind of weird. Okay.
And then
16.
So let's how are we gonna do this? Yeah, let's do this. So put one of them face a certain direction, like face the Nexus sign here.
Okay.
Right. Take one of those books, put it in your crafting bench, and it'll become a linking book. All right.
Okay. Take it out.
Yep. Take it out. So now that book is a linking book. Now normally linking books work between ages, but there's this bench here.
So what is a linking book?
This is part of MystCraft, and it allows you to move around. I'm going to show you instead of trying to tell you, so you kind of understand. It's a MystCraft object that allows you to. So, okay, MystCraft. I don't know how much you know about MystCraft.
Nothing.
It's a mod that allows you to have multiple ages, and each age is basically a new world. So it's like another Nether or another this or another that or whatever, right?
Okay.
A linking book is kind of your return back, right? It's how you get back. So we just created a linking book that links us to this exact location over here, right?
Okay.
All right. Now, what you would normally do is you'd create a, what is it? It's called a an age book, and it's basically, I think, a book and a feather. We don't want to do that necessarily because, like I said, they're kind of having problems with MystCraft. I think all the worlds, and he kind of, he wants to limit the number of ages that everybody has. So, but this Nexus book over here, this is an age book. This book here.
Okay. Can I look at it?
If you click on the base of the little stand there, it opens up. On the left-hand side, you see all these little symbols. All these symbols, when you first start off with MystCraft, you basically create a description book, a descriptive book, which is what this is. And it'll create random objects, random symbols, which are each kind of elements of that zone. So single biome, this for example, is a mushroom island, single biome, dark, black fog, black sky.
These characters look the exact same for you as they do for me?
Yeah, they should.
So they look just as vulgar to you as they do to me? Because I see boobs, I see a butt
Yeah.
for the stronghold. I don't even want to mention what Eternal Day looks like to me.
Exactly. I hadn't really thought about it, but yeah. There is a one of these benches. This one here. This bench here. You could basically create a linking book in here with any of the ages you want, right? Or any of the elements of an age you want. So you can have blue fog. You get the idea. Basically, these allow you to build up the age the way you want. You can make time go fast. You can make growing happen faster, so on and so forth.
In your quote-unquote age.
In your age, exactly. Now, the thing with MystCraft, though, you can create unstable ages or corrupt ages, which means the ages are basically falling apart. So one thing that'll guarantee you a corrupt age is if you have dense ore.
Is that one of the options in here?
It is, but you'll see there's a rule over here that says no dense ores because it automatically creates a corrupt age, and then you have an age that's basically going to die, and he has to manage it, right? But if you come over here and you hit the Nexus.
Well, so wait, let's step back for a second.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
So let's say I was going to make my own, okay? So I have my linking book here. By the way, I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
I have my linking book here. So I make the linking book by using the book and what was that, a feather? Oh no, just putting the book in the crafting table.
No, I think you have to.
The green book, the linking book to Overworld.
No, the linking book is just that, it's a linking book. You want to make a descriptive book, which is a book and a feather.
Okay, so if I had a book and a feather,
yeah,
I make a descriptive book. Okay,
right.
So then I would take the descriptive book, I'd put it into this cool bookcase. Table, whatever thingy, and then I put that in the top left-hand corner. And then what do I first pick? What kind of biome I want?
See, I think the problem, yeah, I think you actually have to do it a different direction. Once you've created, I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
This is something I haven't played with, but I believe you can stick it in there and you can then choose the elements you want. The biome, so there's biome controller, lighting, sky, terrain feature, terrain generation, time, weather, and world modifiers.
Okay.
To create a stable age, it has to have certain elements. So if you have a biome controller, so let's say that's a checkerboard biome, and that has 4, I think it requires at least 2 biomes be selected. If you just select one biome, so let's say you create checkerboard and then you say just beaches, right? Your age will be corrupt because it requires at least 2.
Okay. I'm starting to understand.
Right.
And then I assume the only way to find out what's going to be stable and unstable is going to be the wiki or something to that effect.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't. Honestly, MystCraft is one of the few mods I know little about because it's not in the industrial. I mean, people use it for the purpose here of creating other worlds. But
So
it's not,
now, so there's this corrupt ages chest right here, and
yeah.
then I assume these 2 linking books are corrupted books, are
Uh,
corrupted ages or
I don't know
whatever.
why the linking books are there. Linking books are just a way to get around. They're not really an age. The descriptive books at the bottom are all corrupt, or all ages that people want SETI to get rid of.
Well, I
One,
mean, wouldn't a linking book? You said that the linking book we made here, or the overworld, would get me back to the overworld. So
right.
this linking book to Scalano 90 would get me to Scalano 90.
Yes. Yeah. So theoretically, if that linking book is linked to a corrupt age, then it would get you to a corrupt age.
And the assumption is if it's in this garbage pail, it's a corrupt age.
Exactly.
Now, what if I went into a corrupt age? It depends on how corrupt the age is.
Yeah. So what corruption means, and I've had this happen in my first Let's Play with MystCraft, I went into a corrupt age without a linking book. And if you go into an age without a linking book, you have no way to get back.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have to basically either get lucky enough to create a descriptive book that sends you back, which I don't even think that's possible, or you have to find an age that has basically a portal back to the overworld. I can't remember what it's called.
Or couldn't a friend come and bring you a
In multiplayer, yes.
descriptive book?
So what happens is when you create a descriptive book, let's say you use it right here. All right, let's say, watch. No, I can't really do it here. Let's say you create the book. When you use it, it drops on the ground right here. The book will be sitting here.
Okay.
If that book sits there for so long, it goes away.
Despawns, right.
Or if it gets wet. I guess this is something new that I didn't know about, but if the book gets wet, if it rains, the book will go away. So if you do that and the book goes away, they have no way to get to your age.
So then it just becomes a corrupt, not necessarily corrupt, but a world that's
corrupt.
taking up space that's not actually being used.
And you may be stuck in that age.
So wait, as soon as you use it, you teleport away without the book? Is that what you said?
By default, yes. There's a way to fix that, and that's what this thing is right here, this block right here, which has very little use to it. But you put and do this. I'll put mine in there first. You put your linking book in, and then on the left side, there's these kind of elements. Interlinking.
I see you have your book in there, but I don't see any element. Oh, no, I do. I don't have icons, but I definitely could interlinking, disarm, following, generate platform, and mountain momentum.
Right. Maintain momentum.
Oh.
But normally, the first thing you want to do when you create a linking book is come here and click on following. And what following does is just that. It makes it so it'll follow you. Okay. Intralinking.
Should I make this a following book right now?
Definitely make it a following book.
Okay.
All right. Intralinking, what it does allows you to move in the same world. So right now, if you tried to use your book, if you basically put it in your hotbar and click on it, right click, it brings up, and then if you click on the little square to the right, nothing happens.
Right.
Right. Okay. But if you put your book back in there, and go ahead, put yours in there.
Okay.
And put the interlinking on.
Okay.
And then take your book out. And now use it.
Oh, and it. Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah. Now, let's say you go to another world, and I always carry around a linking book to somewhere that's following. That way, if I happen to go to somebody else's world and they don't have a way for me to return, I have a way to get back. Or if I'm in a cave system. There's lots of other options here because the /home command is installed or the /spawn command. You can always get back from these other worlds.
Wait, so following makes the book follow you?
Yes, it means it doesn't drop on the ground.
And then the intralinking allows me to use the book within the same world that I was. So now when I go home and if I wanted to come back here, I would just use this book.
That's definitely a possibility. Yep. So follow me to the Nexus here. So click on this book stand, and that's what this is. This is on a book stand, which allows you to set up these books like in your home, and you'll see them in my home when we go there.
Gotcha. So not on the book, the stand itself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The selection box is kind of hanky on these things. So come to the Nexus.
Just click on the descriptive book that's already in there. Oh, I just took it. Oh, okay. I put it back.
I put it back.
Okay, I'm in the Nexus.
All right, hold on. I actually went home. So 1 second.
This is a fancy place. Can you bring me a sword back with you? I feel naked with not having a sword. I'm sure I don't need one, but even stone, it's okay.
I got lots of stuff at home.
I like this area. It's all black and white.
Yeah, so the really cool thing about the where there's no world around you, which is what that is, a sky world or whatever, is you can. Oh, I'm trying to find a sword real fast for you. You have no lag, you have no mobs, no nothing. So if you want to do some real intricate like automation stuff, it's actually a pretty good world to do it in. I don't have any wood, of course.
Oh, so I could actually build a Nexus like this?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So is he going to allow people to actually build their own Nexuses, or is that something he's still debating?
So, yeah, it kind of depends on what happens with the server issues, right? If they continue to have problems, he may limit the number of worlds.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, I think he's pretty much.
I heard it when you came.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So yeah, they just built this recently, which is really cool. So you can come over here and you can see people have put up public books to various places, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick one and go. Let's go to Bad Guys on Shroom 80. Let's go see it.
All right.
I don't know what's here.
Again, don't take his book. Just click on the black box.
Exactly. So he's built something. This is a mushroom biome. So here you go, mushrooms. With these blue crystals, which those are part of MystCraft and are really cool and useful. And oh, I probably just hit you. Oh yeah, I brought your sword.
Oh yes, please.
It's on the ground behind you there.
Thank you very much.
So these blue crystals are useful for something.
I'll eventually pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope he fixes this problem. Otherwise, it's unplayable.
Yeah. It's funny though. I'm actually getting pretty decent FPS, better than I thought I was getting. I thought I would get.
It's all server side lag. So what happens? What I've found out. So let's say you saw. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm.
Yeah. I can
killing
see.
this piece of dirt. The longer you have to kind of hit on it to determine its breakage, it lags. So that was a normal. Here's a efficiency pick, and it's almost instantly broke because it didn't take any time. So the problem is between my client telling the server that it's breaking it and the server actually noticing that it's broken. And so as long as you use efficiency stuff, it goes real fast.
It works perfectly.
If you're using something that's slow, then it's slow. So.
Oh, and it keeps coming back and doesn't pop and does all that good stuff. Okay,
he was having this problem a little bit yesterday, which we're destroying this guy's land.
I'll put it back, once it pops up.
Put the dirt. He was having this problem yesterday, and he restarted the server, and it fixed it for a while. Like I said, I think there's a combination between some mod that's causing the problem, and this is a problem with running modded servers, is that you get a lot of mods going, and you have to really be careful about what you allow people to do and don't do. So now you can use your interlinking book to get back, or you can use that book that's sitting right there, which is basically the same thing.
Now, I see, before I teleport back, I see glowstone here. Is that one of just the options that he picked when he created his Nexus that makes glowstone grow on the land in the non-nether? Okay.
Yeah.
And whoosh.
I'm coming back to spawn now. I created you a new book at my house.
So all I would have to do is create a linking book. Oh, so I could create a linking book anywhere, because all I really need is a book and a feather. Or not even a...
Just a book.
Just a book. Oh, but I need one of these jammies to be able to do something with it.
Yeah, to make it following and interlinking, you have to come here. You can build... I don't even know what this block is called. And I haven't looked yet, because I just always come back to spawn. So I created a new linking book here. Let's make it a following, interlinking.
So then how did you make it go to your house if you don't have one of these blocks?
Hold on a second.
Or is it wherever you make the book, not where you make it interlinking and following?
Exactly.
Okay.
Here's a book. Actually, I'm going to put it in here, and you can pick it up from here. There you go.
Okay, did you already hook it up? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I got one to your house.
Yeah, so now if you use it, you will fly to my house. Well, actually, it's my old house, but it will get you there.
Ooh. So, I see one to the Nether.
Yeah, yeah.
So, how did you put the books down? Oh, so you have to make some kind of stand, and then
yeah, the stand. Yeah. So, something you may or may not have done.
Are you in here?
Yeah, I'm here. It may not be loading fast.
Oh, okay.
You're bouncing around, so there's a lot of lag.
Gotcha. I'm in.
So if you hit your E key, your inventory key, do you get the little thing on the right?
The too many items stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever used too many items?
Yeah, I use it in single player. I never used not enough items, but I assume it's the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Okay.
And what's the
So
little
it,
dot dot dot?
little dot dot dot.
Inventory and chest
Oh yeah,
settings.
yeah. That's convenient inventory. So if you click on one of my chests here, if I can get out,
Oh,
and then right
cool.
click or center click, it'll organize the chest for you, which they're all organized.
I got
You can
you.
click it multiple times, and it'll do multiple kind of organizations.
So default sorting, sorting columns, sorting rows, inventory settings. Okay, I've seen this before, but I never actually knew anything about it.
Yeah.
So now you have a book to the Nether. Now, is that considered still part of this age, that Nether? And you just made a Nether, or did you actually make your own age for the Nether?
No, it's the normal Nether.
So you don't need to use Nether portals, like regular obsidian ones.
You can use them. I have one over here. Hit the factory.
Hit the factory.
Yeah, right here. There's the factory. But go to the factory. This is actually where I'm moving all my stuff to. Is over here.
Whoa. Okay.
So if you look out this front door here, there's a Nether portal, and that's how I originally got to the Nether. Was that portal over there?
Now the Nether portal is just pretty much the same, and you have oil.
Yeah.
You're rich, Benchy. You're rich.
I am. Oil, though it's actually gotten more useful. The combustion engines, so you can take oil and put them into combustion engines, or you can refine the oil into fuel and put that into the combustion engines. The problem with combustion engines is they explode if they overheat, so you have to keep watering them, and it's kind of a pain to keep watering them, so on and so forth. So I hardly ever use them because they explode.
Okay.
They tend to explode. No matter how many safety precautions you put around them, they tend to explode. But IC2 Industrial Craft has something called a geothermal generator, which creates energy units. And normally it takes lava, but now you can pump oil or fuel into it, and it creates EU from that. So it got useful again. So I'm pretty excited about that. Once again, this stuff's probably like way over, like you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's cool that it's useful again, where for a long time it wasn't useful.
I can understand. I can follow.
Yeah.
So can I swim in this? Is it like, would it hurt me?
No, it's basically water.
Oh, it even has the water.
There is a big hole in here somewhere.
Oh,
well,
stay away from that.
Maybe.
So now I don't have oil on me right now.
No.
That'd be kind of cool. Though I see the particles of water. They didn't make their own particles, but it's okay. We'll forgive them for that.
Black water.
So where are we? We're a decent ways out.
Yeah. I walked out here and found that village, started setting up around there's a really cool mountain range over there. Originally I was going to set my house up in that, and then I found the village, and then I decided I've never built in a desert. I'll build in a desert. So
interesting. Now I've seen this in somebody else's video. Is that a beehive?
Yes, that is forestry.
That's okay. Am I gonna get stung if I go near it? Stay away. Is that naturally occurring?
It's part of the world generation. So this is a desert one. There's like 6 common beehives: desert, forest, plains, snow, jungle, and I think there is one now in the swamp. And then there's one in the end as well, I think.
If I go hit that, am I going to get stung by bees or
no?
Like that happens, right?
And it will be destroyed. You need a special tool to pick those
Harvest
up.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a nice quick overview. Now, is there any let's say everything was working perfect with Aegis, right? MystCraft, right. Did you say it was?
Yeah.
Everything was working perfect. Would there be any reason to start a house in the overworld and not just create your own age and live on that?
Not really. I mean, realistically, especially multiplayer, it actually gives you some level of security because unless they have a descriptive book to get to your house or some kind of linking book to get to your house, there's no way for them to get to your age. But the fact that they're kind of causing issues, I'm not sure that he's going to keep all of them. So that's why I built in the overworld, because I kind of got word that was going to be a problem. I actually have, if you come back over here, I have a mining world that I'm using. It's somebody else's age that they created, but I asked if I could join in on them. And
so you can create an age that has like extra ores or something like that?
You can, but that's guaranteed unstable.
Oh.
But if you come here, you'll see why it's kind of a cool mining world. and you'll see my mine, my quarry.
Whoop.
So we're at Y level 90, and it's a perfectly flat world.
Wow, those colors are kind of hurting my eyes.
Which oh, the blue.
The blue.
Yeah.
It's blue.
It's very blue. So this is a quarry. This is part of BuildCraft, and JC just digs a big hole and puts all the stuff in this chest, and this chest is so many things to learn.
Right. I see ores I've never seen before. I see a green ore. I see orange.
So,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's the green is what is the green? The green is uranium, and the orange is copper.
Now this doesn't have red power 2, right? Yet, so I don't have like jackets or anything for wires.
Yeah, sadly not yet. That will be coming as soon as it's released for 1.3.1, 0.2, whatever.
0.2.
Yeah.
So this is just now. Do you have like a chunk loader thingamajiggy here?
That's what this is here. If you hit F9, well, F9 is probably a recording.
Okay, I'm back.
But F9, I'm sure the key can be changed. I've actually changed my recording key to equals just because of this. We'll put these sparkles up, and anywhere that the sparkles are is where the chunks will be loaded. It basically does.
I see the sparkles.
3x3.
Oh, so it does like an ender sparkle.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me just shut this off. Hold on 1 second.
But yeah,
I guess they didn't go away. I thought they went away. I hit F9. Hold on, let me try this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to work because every time I hit F9 and it turns off my recording, and then I have to hit F9 again to turn my recording back on.
Yeah.
So they keep coming back. Okay, so I could take care of that another time.
Yeah. But basically that keeps the chunk loaded so that when I'm in so I can turn it on and you'll understand. This chest is the original ender chest.
Okay, so this is just a normal one. This is what a normal one looks like.
This is the non-vanilla ender chest.
Oh, I gotcha.
This is where they got the idea from. The way this works is it links up to any, if you close it, you'll see any that have the white. Okay. You see these colors up here?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, and you may not be able to get into this because it's locked, but
I can open it.
Actually, I don't know how that works, but anyways.
I don't see anything inside of it, though.
There's nothing in it at the moment. Actually, let's test it. Let's turn this on. We'll turn the quarry on here real fast. This thing's running really slow because I don't have a lot of power to it, but let's see, is it going to work?
Oh, so this, so you have this chunk loaded, doing all of your mining.
Right.
And then it's spitting it out into this ender chest.
Yep.
So every once in a while, you just need to check your ender chest.
Yep, back in the main world, if you come over here. Is it loading? Let's see. It should just start putting stuff in there. Let me see. Gotta wait. It's not.
Oh, I see cobble.
Yep, cobble. So it's starting to mine. You'll see nothing is coming out at the moment though. It'll slowly build. This thing is running really like quarter speed because all I have attached to it is 8 EU per tick, and it takes 32 EU per tick to run this at optimal speed.
And this is solar? Yeah, okay.
That's solar, yeah. I have this box right here is geothermal, but I don't have any geothermal on me. Actually, I do, but I'm saving it for something else. And so is this. Originally, I started off running it off geothermal, but it was going through the geothermal, the lava, really, really fast. So I created this a while back, and it keeps it going at I mean, it's working. It's not fast, but at least get some stuff in there.
Is it safe to assume in this age it's always noon?
Yes, it's a daylight. Always daylight. Yeah.
Now, so explain to me how this ender chest works, because it looks very different. There's only 9 spots to begin with.
So that's it. It's very different. But you see that there's these colors up here?
Yes.
The white. Every color of the rainbow in Minecraft, you can do these. So you can have 3 times whatever combination of ender chest. So I can have a white, and any other white chest I create, I'll be able to see the contents of it. Then I can have a white, red, and any other white, red, I can see the contents of it. So you can have infinite, well, not infinite, but lots and lots and lots of variations. There's also part of this mod, ender bags, which work the same way, other than you can carry it around. So you can open it up and see what is in that.
Like a secondary inventory.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I could see what's in here. So what if I made a ender chest which was white? So would I see what's inside yours, or would I see only what's in mine?
If you didn't lock it, And I
You
guess
don't have this locked.
no, it is locked. I'm guessing it's locked, and you can see anything that's associated with my white because I'm the one that locked it. To lock it, you use a diamond. You basically hit it with a diamond in your inventory, and you see how the front of this is blue or green or whatever color a diamond is.
Yeah.
Normally it's white. Normally it's a white color. So once it's locked, you'll only see it in whites that are linked by me. If you link a white with a diamond, you will only see the whites that are linked by you.
But locking it doesn't mean it's protected. Like, I could just take whatever out of here I wanted.
Apparently not. I wasn't aware of how.
So then if I made a white and you made a white, but neither one of us locked the white, then we'd be able to pass things back and forth.
Correct.
Okay.
But anybody else that made a white
would
or
see
any
the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay. But you could make, like, if we wanted to have like a messaging system, and I guess that's kind of what the mailbox does, but let's say we wanted to be able to trade items. You could just make 2 of these, one for you, one for me, and then we can use that to pass it back and forth.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So you'll see how this is working here, but it's not unloading. The reason it's not unloading is because the home chunk is not loaded at the moment.
Oh, this would unload itself? Oh, you have it connected to another machine that pulls the stuff out of it?
Yep, if you hit this home and you'll see it kind of
go see it.
All right, so, now go over here to the factory. I really need to fix my books. They all need to go to the factory eventually. I just haven't fixed it. So right here is a white ender chest. And you can see these engines are redstone engines, and they will pull stuff out of an inventory with a wooden pipe, which is what that is in the center there. And they're filling up this chest here, which this chest is almost full. So this keeps it empty. So as long as I'm sitting in this zone, that miner's working, and it's pulling stuff out, and this is extracting stuff from that box there, that chest.